Imagine waking up to the news that one of the world's biggest asset management firms is making a bold move into the crypto market. That's exactly what just happened. Franklin Templeton, a giant in traditional finance with over $1.5 trillion in assets under management, has officially registered the Franklin Solana Trust in Delaware. This move signals a potential launch of a Solana ETF, something that could completely change the game for institutional investors and everyday traders alike. But what does this really mean for the future of Solana? Could this be the catalyst that sends Sol to new all-time highs? And more importantly, should you be paying attention to this right now? Stay with me because in this video, we're going to break down everything you need to know about Franklin Templeton's latest move, the growing institutional interest in Solana, and the potential impact this could have on the market. But before we dive into the details, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you don't miss out on the biggest crypto trends shaping the future of finance. Every like and comment helps us bring you more in-depth insights into the world of blockchain and investments. Now, let's get started. A few days ago, Franklin Templeton quietly made a move that sent shockwaves through the crypto industry. They registered the Franklin Solana Trust in Delaware, a move that strongly suggests they are preparing to launch a Solana ETF. While this doesn't guarantee that the ETF will be approved by regulators, it is a significant step that signals serious institutional interest in Solana. What's even more interesting is that this move comes right after another major development. Grayscale's Solana ETF proposal was recently acknowledged by the SEC. This back-to-back institutional interest in Solana is something we haven't seen before at this scale. Just a year ago, institutional investors were primarily focused on Bitcoin and Ethereum. But now, Solana is quickly emerging as a top contender in the blockchain space. To understand why this is such a big deal, we need to talk about ETFs and why they are so important for crypto adoption. An ETF, or exchange-traded fund, is a financial product that allows investors to gain exposure to an asset without actually holding it. This means that institutional and retail investors can invest in Solana through traditional brokerage accounts without dealing with the complexities of crypto wallets, private keys, and security risks. ETFs also bring increased liquidity, reducing volatility, and making the asset more accessible to a broader range of investors. We've already seen the impact of Bitcoin ETFs. Since their approval, billions of dollars have flowed into the market, driving Bitcoin's price higher and establishing it as a legitimate investment vehicle. Now, the question is, could a Solana ETF have the same impact? The answer might be yes, and here's why. Solana has positioned itself as one of the fastest, most scalable, and most cost-efficient blockchain networks in existence. Unlike Ethereum, which struggles with high gas fees and congestion, Solana is capable of processing up to 65,000 transactions per second at a fraction of the cost. This makes it an attractive choice for institutional investors looking for efficiency and reliability in a blockchain network. But it's not just about speed and low fees. Solana has also become a powerhouse in decentralized finance, DeFi, NFTs, and blockchain gaming. Major projects are being built on Solana, and its adoption continues to grow. This level of network activity is precisely what attracts institutional investors. They don't just invest in hype, they invest in technology and real-world applications. And with Franklin Templeton stepping into the Solana space, it's clear that big money is starting to recognize its long-term potential. But how exactly could this impact Solana's price and its place in the crypto market? Let's talk numbers. Analysts, including VanEck, have projected that Solana could reach $500 if institutional adoption continues to grow. This isn't just speculation. When an asset gets an ETF, it typically sees massive capital inflows. Bitcoin ETFs have already attracted billions in investment, and if Solana follows a similar path, we could see a significant price surge. Another key factor to consider is regulatory clarity. The introduction of more ETFs means that crypto is becoming increasingly accepted within the traditional financial system. This could lead to a more stable market and increased confidence among institutional investors. In the long run, this could help Solana solidify its place as one of the leading blockchain networks. However, despite all these bullish indicators, It's important to recognize that there are still risks involved. One of the biggest challenges is regulatory approval. The SEC has historically been slow and cautious when it comes to approving crypto-related ETFs. While Bitcoin ETFs have been approved, altcoin ETFs face more scrutiny. If Franklin Templeton's ETF is delayed or rejected, it could impact investor sentiment in the short term. Another factor to consider is competition. Ethereum ETFs are also in the pipeline, and some institutional investors may prefer Ethereum over Solana due to its established network and track record. While Solana offers superior speed and efficiency, Ethereum's dominance in smart contracts and DeFi cannot be ignored. Then there's the issue of volatility. Even if an ETF is approved, it doesn't necessarily mean that Solana's price will skyrocket overnight. Crypto markets are still highly unpredictable, and while institutional interest can provide stability, it doesn't eliminate the potential for large price swings. So, with all of this in mind, is this the perfect time to invest in Solana? The truth is, no one can predict the market with absolute certainty. But what we do know is that institutions are now taking Solana seriously, and that alone is a major signal that this blockchain is here to stay. Franklin Templeton's move into Solana is a significant step toward mainstream adoption. As traditional finance and crypto continue to merge, we are witnessing a financial revolution where digital assets are no longer a niche market, but an essential part of modern investment strategies. Whether or not this ETF gets approved in the near future, one thing is clear: Solana is now firmly on the radar of institutional investors. Now, I want to hear from you. Do you think a Solana ETF will be approved this year? And if it does happen, how high do you think SOL could go? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. I'll be reading and responding to the most interesting takes. If you found this video valuable, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss an update. Your support helps us continue bringing you high-quality crypto content. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.